points.
Oh my god.
MVP candidate in Zeka, 700 points. And then Taeyun has
They cancelled out Hoya contract and yoinked his ass. They yoinked his ass?
Oh yeah.
What the hell? BLG Flandre? Bro, world, this is gonna be a weird tournament.
It's kind of significant number here.
Holy shit.
Which leads us to a classic.
What?
That means Bin must be out permanently.
Do we consider this as a classic?
I don't know, like there was rumors that he's coming back, but they will keep Bin until his contract expires because they don't want a competing team to pick him up. They did the same with Beishwan this year. So Bin's in jail. And Bin's in jail and Flandre is on a BLG. That's crazy. Chat, I watched a game of Casper Cup the other day of T1. They had an 8k gold lead and the game was free win and they threw the entire game and lost. Oh my god. There it is. KRX knocked out KT's main team 2-0. Where was that game? Oh my god, this game, T1 versus Nongshim. Do not check the replay. The chat was full of gamblers, bro. There was so many. My favorite thing is it's a complete fake stream because Disney bans every Twitch account that streams it, and the caption says official live stream of the Casper Cup. And there's 20k people there all spamming their bets. It was crazy. There was people betting on DK Academy. They were betting for DK to win, but it was DK's Academy team. I was so confused by what I was reading in chat. Gumayusi dropped another quote on the 80 carry bot meta. Would you like to hear it? When I say quote, it's a paragraph. As for my thoughts on bot meta, of course it's true I have to prepare and adapt. That's where the game's heading. But speaking as a league player, I've always felt choosing a role is almost like choosing a class. Every role has something people want. If you play top, there are things you expect. If you play mid, there are things you expect. And if you choose AD carry, there's a reason you choose AD carry. What I want from AD carry, I want to play auto attack champs. Champions that rely on basic attacks, AD, attack speed, crit. That's why I became an AD carry. Then I come to play the role, and Major's just beating me up. Cassiopeia outbeats Raven. Ziggs and Zerat have longer range than Caitlyn. They have good wave clear, crowd control, high damage. I can't do anything. I came wanting to play the carries, and now I'm being told to play Swain. How do you think I feel? It doesn't feel good. Think I want to play Swain? No. I picked AD carry because I want to play Marksman, but instead Majors are causing me trouble. I think picks like Ziggs can exist as niche counter picks. Vayne's similar to some extent, but they shouldn't become the meta. Not every champion should turn into an off-meta bot lane. Imagine if top lane was just Vayne, Twitch, Tristana. Okay, do you want to hear my theory quickly? I think Zeus is a Baus fanboy. Hear me out. Let's look at the Baus account. Now, if you've been a Baus fan for a while, you will know that Baus has invented something new. He's invented Lethality Skarner. And he's been playing that for many days. You can see 2 days ago. You can see it 5 days ago. He now plays crit Lethality Skarner jungle. If you turn your attention to Zeus' account, 2 days ago, he played Hail of Blades, Lethality Skarner jungle. Now that, being a coincidence, is kind of crazy.
Everyone wants to kind of play aggressive in Casper Cup, right? So
Baus is a trend setter. Small format, yep. Not to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy real quick. The best thing about the LCK format, LCK every day you have a hype match. You have a top 5 match. You have something that's going to be exciting to watch on 5 days a week. You smell me? The problem with LEC is because it's a single round robin. In the first week, we watched the best teams play against each other. We've seen G2 Koi, we've seen KC Koi, we've seen G2 KC, we've seen Koi Vitality, we've seen Vitka. All the good games have happened. Now there's 5 weeks. What's match of the week next week? Tell me. Is it KC Navi? Fnatic MKoi? Just like before, even though they couldn't be in the legend group. The load has been blown. The best games have happened. For sure one of the hype. The only real giga hypes now across 4 days are kind of like G2 Fnatic, Fnatic KC,
the bro stocks all of a sudden being like, I'm excited to see what they got. Okay, no. It's bro 2-0 week. Everyone has picked bro, which is now starting to make me a little nervous.
Vitality Navi. Now, don't get me wrong, that roadshow was
GMG.
banger, but I'm worried for the rest of the
Alright.
split.
I
Like,
mean, makes sense, right? They just won against
there's
them,
no big-
and they were the champion of the EWC, so...
No, yesterday I went to the doctor. I got a blood test yesterday. And I think, as a kid, I was extremely scared of needles. Extremely scared. And I just want to say this to people, because I had a big phobia for needles. Now, I feel like I've gotten pretty good at blood tests. It's really easy. Trust me. You might be really scared of blood tests. I swear to God, it's all in your head. It's zero pain. Zero. Zero pain. They don't even have to put anything on your arm. Zero pain. It feels like nothing. It's just in your head. Just look away, close your eyes, and by the time you open it, you'll be surprised that it's over. I swear to God. It's not about the pain.
Last time we had the LCK.
I know, it's the thought of like a needle going into your skin, all that stuff into a vein. Bro, it's really not that, it's not that bad, trust me. I was the CEO of when I was a kid and I had to have an injection in fucking the dentist. I screamed so hard that my mum had to pay extra so that I would go knocked out on gas to do the injection.
Yeah, we do have Lazy
It's actually a
Field
true
back,
story.
and also Frog is back. It's been 700.
I can call my mum and I'll prove it, but my mum had a boat and she wanted to buy a little engine for her boat. But because I was such a horrible kid and didn't want to get this injection, she had to pay extra so that I would go under to do this tooth removal, so she couldn't get her engine.
It kind of felt like it was going in that direction.
I'm
But at the
serious.
same time, not sure about Frog. I think he still has to come in here and prove that he's
now
willing
that I'm older, I
and
felt so
able,
bad.
I should say, to go up.
Buy her a boat. What did you buy her now? Well, now I bought her a house. Maybe those worth it, I guess. It was an investment, Mum. Think about it. Maybe that tooth would have killed me.
I think I know who left these here.
Who left?
This isn't the official KT Twitter. KT deleted their Twitter because of some shenanigans. This is an unofficial tweet. But apparently KT just said publicly, we would like to explain the background call-up behind Fenrir. During practice, there was an internal conflict in the roster. As this had a negative impact on our team synergy, we made the decision to make a roster change in the AD carry position. BDD can't catch a break.
Something I talked about
Yeah, for real.
was
Get it. Someone sign him to the LEC.
week early.
There's drama.
in there for
Apparently,
sure.
Aiming
Yeah, so
unfollowed BDD on Instagram.
Doesn't have as much
Wow.
early game durability.
They have an
if
argument
he
in
had the full
scrims. He gets
protoplasm,
benched and then he
but the
goes to his
hard
phone and
skill is
unfollows
just a
him
lot
on
of
Instagram.
HP regardless.
What
And
are
there's
we
not the
saying?
damage that it could do it.
The fuck is this? High
Does some
school?
damage,
Solo queue, you never really get to
Rumor
stack
has
it
it
up.
that Aiming said he
Especially in the
hated
jungle.
Agumon and it was the worst
I mean, an
Digimon.
A-round.
Yeah, if I was BDD, I'd get him kicked.
Stacks you get up to. But the thing is, because
By the
they
sounds
just
of it,
stay
obviously
grouped
it
up,
was between Aiming and
I don't
BDD.
think there's much of an
How
answer.
can
This
you
was
have...
a reattempt, obviously.
Not
early,
to
did
be
manage
weird
connect
about it,
with
but
ult
I feel like
on
BDD is
Scout
probably the...
here, finds a good
I
angle
would probably...
round,
Surely
charges
listen to
in,
BDD. You know what I'm saying?
Lands are slow, lands the ult, the stun very late.
I don't see BDD being a villain.
There's the first noise.
I just can't imagine it.
Lahenz's turn.
He
And
just
another-
seems too wholesome.
Yeah.
Chat, why did AL get rid of Flandre? Does someone know? Why did they get rid of Flandre? Is there like a specific reason? Was he playing bad? Was there beef? He was too expensive. How much money is Flanders on? July 17th, BLG gets eliminated by DK, AL eliminated by KC. July 19th, rumor said Bin's having mental issues and conflict with the team. BLG's finding a top between Hoy and Who's 9. July 21, Bin announced he's taking a break. Wenbo was promoted. Rumor suggests Bin will take 2 weeks off. July 22, Breed tried out on AL and AL informed Flandre that his contract is terminated. AL announced Breed joining on July 22nd. Breed started on AL instead of Flanders, and Flanders is taking a break. Wenbo debuted on BLG. Rumor was that Flandre talked to BLG. Rumor that said that Flandre and BLG didn't agree on salary. BLG and NIP negotiated Hoya's transfer. NIP contacted multiple top laners while BLG and NIP reached a verbal agreement on Hoya's transfer. Flandre can come back to AL if Breed starts to underperform or join another team if opportunities come back. Wait, so AL signed Breed and said, actually Flandre, if Breed plays bad, you can come back. Bin didn't follow. Okay, Flanders can come back to AL if Breed starts to play badly. Bin didn't follow BLG to Shenzhen Arena or stay in the Shanghai HQ. Meanwhile, nobody can find a World Finals ticket. Hashtag fans first. July 26th, media accounts shared that Hoya might have trouble getting a new work visa, so he won't join BLG. AL ended Flanders' contract. AL announced Flanders' departure. Rumor said BLG signed him. What are the contracts like in China? Bro, they want to kick Flandre, and within a week his contract's terminated. Larsen is still signed to Na'Vi from the Rogue buyout till the end of the year. He's been there for 2 years getting paid. He's still on the contract database. How the fuck is it in China they can just kick him after a week? Look at this. Na'Vi. Larsen. Emil Larsen. He's signed till 2027 November. Mutual termination? Yeah, maybe they mutually terminated so Flanders could go to BLG.